Now getting up. Nice Old Republic. I might get some soda. That is loud. Oh, I wish my knee would stop hurting. I need to switch controllers. So what? Yeah, we just got to Dantooine, right?
Ikukumo no ba mulera jikun. Tonghit kun
He just called me sentient.
Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiuana. Chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong. Pagrasha kon tijaka
Oh, thank you, Rai Rai.
Chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindu bobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulera. Takom jus tach miki grabalmo. Manaman atota. Hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong. Chong no bunka mulera kunkile. Kunkile ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Takom justach Miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
What are y'all doing? Oh, we can't go past there.
Mine laid and ready.
Oh, what? Why'd I lay a mine? Oh, do I need to talk to this person?
Di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodunga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abog siya umninang wanga kundis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idatwana. Kapabol pa mulji kumana? Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mulerabes. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikoyana. Dong patugas makdelea.
Mine laid and ready.
Why is it doing that?
Mine laid and ready.
Well, it won't let me go in there. Okay, now it's fine. That's weird.
Yikukuno. To. Tak. Tak. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Kachi. To. Runda.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I ain't a Padawan yet.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
So yeah, like Jedi could tell there's something up with like the The main character, yeah.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Bastila is a Padawan? I didn't realize she was just a Padawan.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire Council can feel the strength of the Force within this woman. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
That's just like gatekeeping and ends up like damaging people that you know, end up like growing up force sensitive without training.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. the Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Oh, that's right. So you gotta collect these star maps and stuff
This morning's getting
to find out like
stranger
where
by
we
the
go.
minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting. Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace. No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right? You got it.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away,
No,
you know?
of course not.
Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Well, I mean, realistically, she's 14, so she shouldn't be here. She should be like, you know, she should be, you know, going to school and stuff. And like, she just lost like her planet and like any person that she knew from home, other than Zalbar and maybe like her brother who went off world, I think. So she's gone through like some traumatic things, but she doesn't want to leave. She for sure doesn't want to leave Zalbar, and Zalbar's got a life debt to the main character. I mean, that's valid. Do I want him to have... Yeah, I might give him, like, swords. Or what stuff... What, let me see what skills he has. Let's do the recommended computer use. Got power attack, yeah. I should give her Davek's visor. Oh, what the fuck? He like glitched out.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taurus. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream.
Yeah,
to the
they're
Council
hiding
in
something.
great detail.
They're hiding something,
We
I
feel
think.
it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of, Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together. You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
You have the option to, like, lie.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord. The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself.
Like,
within all of us.
Who plays a game
Otherwise,
and just,
you are
like,
doomed
chooses
to
the
fail.
bad options? Yeah, I'm gonna lie. I'm actually going for the dark side. I'm bad. Which I guess, like, in Star Wars, like, if you want to be a Sith, that's, like, probably the options you choose. But it's, like, so hard to even think about, like, yeah, I'm gonna purposefully lie.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
Ooh.
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak.
No,
They
I
were
mean, he
too
knows what...
cautious in their eyes. They always sought to
He
learn
knows what
far
they, like,
quicker
look
than their
like. He
masters
knows what
felt was
Revan looks
prudent.
like.
It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat. They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi. You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here. Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi? Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge. Greetings, my young
I said I was ready.
Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi? Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted in the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed. These tests will see if you have truly mastered. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our Order. There is no emotion. That is not correct. There is greeting. Soon in the tradition you must there is that is greetings in the There. That is not. There. Return when you. Greeting. Soon. In these. You must. There is no.
Oh. There's more options.
That is not. There. Return.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you... You do not know the Jedi Code? Without knowledge of those doctrines, all your training will be for naught. All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. There is no emotion. There's peace. There's no ignorance. There's knowledge. There is no passion.
No emotion is
serenity.
peace.
There is
No
no
ignorance is knowledge.
chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force.
No peace.
Learn these truths.
Okay. I don't know if I can remember all that.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your in the these first you there is no ignorance. There is no passion. There is no chaos. That is not. There is return when you...
I'm gonna look it up.
Greeting. These you might there is no chaos. There is no death. You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication,
I'm gonna
and
get a juice
authority.
box.
And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct her lightsaber with her own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Hell yeah, getting a lightsaber.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What color?
Blue
Yeah, what colors
is
are
the
there?
color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training
Can I
and
get a
use of the
pink one?
lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Well, I could go for like green, but I don't know if that's like the skill set I want. Or maybe it doesn't matter at the right now. Sentinel might be like the most like well-rounded. The yellow one. Well, huh. Well, like Guardian is just like pure power. Sentinel is mixed. And well, like Guardian is more like more combat based, I should say.
Indeed. We shall
We'll
see.
see.
I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do? Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do? Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do? I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Tough choice. Maybe I should go for the well-rounded one, the Sentinel. And I can get like other colored lightsabers later, anyway.
Here is a yellow crystal
But the
for your
yellow one might be
lightsaber.
fine.
Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
I'd go ahead and get that. Well, I think that was like I accidentally hit the recommended one, and that's the one I was gonna pick anyway. So I get to pick some powers, huh? maybe done might be better, yeah, for right now.
I'm here.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge? As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events.
I'm gonna get a snack.
No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began
That's one
to
way
win
that
victory after victory.
like Force users get
4 years ago,
stronger
the
through
Mandalorians
combat.
surrendered
And they get like
unconditionally.
addicted to it. That's what happened with like Anakin. He's like a kid forced to be a soldier like in the war and stuff.
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Your confidence is admirable, but you must guard against pride and arrogance.
Oh, shut
These
up.
lead to the dark side. Revan's
Whatever,
tale
dude.
shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber. You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals. It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice? For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop. The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice.
So Bastila
A
can't
Jedi
come
acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the...
Greetings, young apprentice. As you... This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. May the Force be with you.
Tabistubong konki pangpa, chingpalachiska muli, tuni rana no prata dunk no serchadoma wama kun bestoma. Nishak jilocha kin kun no bamuli rajikun. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi, wana kunbes, chingpalamul tonk kingba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest.
Well, that's gonna be weird until I get another lightsaber. Having like a sword and a lightsaber.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Okay, have it your way. Huh?
I'm here.
The council has decreed you may come and...
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with? Indeed. What is it you would like from me? The Council has told you nothing of the Grove? Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
I'm gonna save.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathounds. But no, Cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
Oh, what exactly did you use him for again?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
We'll see what we can do.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wa aita kanki, chi wi aita ka chong chicha, agi. Baba Hassan Shan, no ba muli rati lai kuka, chi wa aita kanki chana jupornibo. Kun chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna mori ra tangi wama jiko na tong ipa nonku nek abog tong hit wama aki inko tune o tong hi wama ji aki inko tune chiwa aita kan ki chan uchua penki Baba Hassan.
Yeah, that's too expensive. I don't need it.
Huh? Take that!
I'm here.
Those flying manta rays are cool.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
Guess they took it out. That's the... Well, that's the ruins that we're gonna have to find later. I don't have any like med packs.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? Leave immediately.
Out of this again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Oh yeah, some med packs.
Huh? I'm here. Hmm?
Oh, here's to the grove.
chuta. Wonga kunbis dolbi kikuyana. Dong patugas makdelia. Runda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Muchashat bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Ta kunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedu badawana nigi bobo. Tong na bungsha nunya. Tong patukashmak talea. Runda diho tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Runda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay, so
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted
I'm not
to
too
help
great
you
at
with this
these
problem.
things.
I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Kaldanetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Hakupa chekopa? Gino mulera kenpaija, kislimo po duama? Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ta kun just miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadada nanga kumbis. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapo etikito. Tolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Hakupa?
Oh, what the fuck?
Muchashat pak. Ta kunjus miki.
Is there any other information you need? These planes are right. They have Swarfa. Is there any other information? My preliminary analysis of the bot. Is there any other? Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, I know Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body. Calder must have... So... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Ah, so... Well, I kind... So... Right.
Is there any other information you... My preliminary analysis is that these plains are rife with wild. There have been over 35 catalogued at saw farms and hold. Is there any... Very well.
Runda di Tonghai Kachikun Itahaldonga Iking Kuno Pamulera Chikun Takungjus Takmiki Grabelmogo Kachichu Itabaldonga Tolbabang Runda di Hodonga Kun Kachikun Ita Runda di
So... Well, right.
Well, I'm not really getting any
How
other
can I be of further
option, like
assistance?
dialogue options.
Injured? How can I was taking my... Yes, the health... How can I... well, actually, I didn't see... I just got here when I had no idea Master Baloo came out here. I hope that... How can I... Yeah, the health... How... Of course.
We itanandayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nandektek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule tonke.
Is there any other... Very well.
Runda diho tako. Jidabado tong. Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulira king paija, kislimu po duama. Tong haidwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita po e tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha po. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba muchushat pakat. Kiyeno no namapaole rachikun.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, you Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is
Well, it doesn't
causing
have
you
to be
so
him.
much trouble. You almost
What if it
seem
was an
as lost
accident?
as this Baluk guy. So, well, so. Right. So, what do you... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
Oh, shut up.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates... Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has record. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Hey there. What? Okay.
So, what do you... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
What?
I'm here.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Hey Robin, welcome, welcome.
My wife was cheating on me with him. They slept
Oh
in
wow,
one
what the
bed
fuck?
while I was in the next room. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away.
I mean,
I
like you
must
could have
try
though.
not to take the law into my own hands.
It kind of
I
seems
was
like a
just
pretty
out
big
running,
motive.
trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I mean, I've had a pretty good day. I mean, I didn't really do anything. I just been chilling, playing games. I had some curry earlier. It was really tasty.
How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving. I was just
He's
out
just repeating
running,
stuff
trying
now.
to clear my head for the... How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kempaija, Kislimapo Dwama? Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulika chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kempaija, Kislimapo Dwama? Runda. Ka chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist. Mule rabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga.
I think they both did it, probably.
Mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no nama paule rachikun.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything,
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Juhani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know? Right.
What?
What? Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
how can I be of further assistance? That hardly even I would most appreciate it if I. How can I be? Of course.
Kupa che kupa. Gino mulera kenpaija slimo podwama. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no nama paole rachikun.
So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love... We've been... So... Right.
How can I be a further... Knock his block off. Yeah, but it... I was... How can I be... Injured? No. How can I be a... Of course.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be a further... Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Huh?
I'm here.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Tong abom siya umnina. Wanga kumbis keng bale. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulera kenpaija, kislimo po duama? Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda ba dawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukasmak talea. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo po dona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Tong abom siya umnina, wanga kun bez keng balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idadwana, kapapol pa mulji gumana? Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Bamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis. mulerabes. Kachikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pa mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolba bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha punka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe.
I don't think I got that like right as a kid ever.
Gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Achuta. Wonga kumbis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelea.
Okay, I should save here. Oh damn, I did it before she got up. So it didn't affect her.
Yeah?
Bonk bonk. Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna save right here. About to confront somebody, I think.
I will be your doom!
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Kotor, I knew I could never go back.
No.
And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? Lies. Leave me and come back. The Count... Not anger. Peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think I always thought they held me. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. You seem to know just what affects me. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. It is. It is. It was I who hurt her. I who killed her. Leave me to my... I do not know what to do. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, I think, how can... The Council may forgive a lot, but not... I am lost. Leave.
I just need to like
I do not know. It is.
try to get the
I do not. I only... If I think, how...
all the persuasion checks.
I do not know. It... Leave. I do not know. It is. Leave. I do not know. It is. Leave. I do not. It is. Leave. I do not know what... I only wish things could have... If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. I think, in my own way, how... I should convince them that I am truly... Maybe. Do you think they would? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Hell yeah. So we could probably just like return to the Ebon Hog right now.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. for. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again.
Well, we don't know if that's the case.
Was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry.
We can probably find your brother at some point.
What we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Wait, I should talk to this guy, right? Huh.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
If you have questions...
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seek... You should ponder the history of Revan. May the Force...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
His skin is hard to look at. Oh, I'm sorry.
Be sure to bring Bastila with you. There is a powerful link between
Yeah,
you,
I can see
and you will need to draw
the
strength from
texture.
each other during the trials ahead.
Yeah, we have to have, you know, well, yeah, we want Bastila anyway. I wonder if, like, I might need a droid. Or I like having Mission in my party. I mean, like, I'm not, like, all that interested. I mean, I like Canderous more than I like Karth, but they're both, like, not, like, great dudes. Like, I'd rather have, like, HK in the party than them, which we don't even have HK yet.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished. The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into a son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter. Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
Oh. Alright, Mission. Let's do the recommended. You know, disabled droid might come in handy. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I always like to see what the recommended ones are. Well, I think this is probably where I should call it night here. I got through that like grove part like a whole lot quicker than I would have as a kid. Like my character seemed to be more OP, but I probably wasn't like I was probably not like leveling my characters up very like very thoughtfully. I should like clean this up. I'll delete these other ones. Not delete that one. Double check. Oh, and yeah, I don't think I ever like got that like little detective mission thing down ever. Anyway, it's been fun. Uh, you know, I decided just to have like a chill Christmas here, and I just had fun playing some games. It's nice. Just took some melatonin gummies. Well, night night. Hope you sleep well, right? Thanks for hanging out. Uh, well, night night, y'all. Bye bye.